What's your name and the name of your business?
Hey everybody, my name is Brian Wilson. The name of my business is Tonkyman Productions.
What type of business is it?
Uh, we are a full service music production company, engineering, mixing, some artist management, promotion, kind of doing it all. So when artists, come to me to work, make sure, we give them the full scheme of things outside of just production. Help get their names out there. So.
How'd you come up with this business?
Well, I've always loved. I've been involved with music ever since I was 7. Actually, my dad was in a reggae band when he was in college. So I always knew music was something that I wanted to do full time. I guess it was just a matter of the proper resources, coming in contact with the right people, and so. But it was just a natural thing for me to get into.
What keeps you motivated?
Keeps me motivated. Well, just the pure passion and the pure love for what I do. Working with a lot of new up and coming talent, so it kind of keeps your mind guessing. The challenge, and then just wanting to succeed. And bring others along with me who enjoy and love what they do as well.
What would you say is the most difficult thing you dealt with while doing music?
Most difficult thing, there's a few stuff. You definitely have to get over the self-doubt, especially when you first start off and you're trying to find your place within the realm of things, because there's a lot of other people out there who are doing it. So just, definitely have confidence in yourself. And I think time, just trying to balance life and all the things that come with it. But still know, especially when you're starting up, you're a one-man band, so if you don't do it, it's not going to get done, so sometimes you have to make those sacrifices. So just finding the proper balance has definitely been a challenge.
What kind of advice could you give someone who's thinking about starting their own business?
So I would definitely say, look at the market, see who's out there that's doing kind of what you want to do, study them. If you want to be a billionaire, you study a billionaire, point blank. So definitely listen to a lot of music, listen to different music. Go to the library. There's a lot of free resources, and just get out there and start networking. If you're in college, you definitely have that to your advantage. I know when I was going to school, one of the guys who I work with to this day, probably like the past 6-7 years. We met on the fly at the campus center. So sometimes you just got to put yourself out there and let people come to you, and know that there's a time and place for everything. But definitely take things in your own hands and become educated in what you're trying to do.
What type of sound do you have?
It varies, and a lot of people ask me that. It's kind of hard to pinpoint. I like hip hop, I like R&B, dance, EDM, which is electronic dance music. I kind of just sit down and, whatever comes out, comes out. I don't try to force the creative process, because at the end of the day, it is a creative process. And so, I think my sound varies depending on the artist that I'm working with and what they're looking for. So I definitely think I'm, pretty affluent in different areas.
Do you have any quotes or anything that you can give us to help somebody?
Yeah, a couple quotes. There's one that I definitely take to heart, and I can't remember who said it, but nothing in this world takes the place of persistence. And I'm telling you here from personal experience. There's been plenty of opportunities along the way to stop what I've been trying to do, but you gotta remember, you gotta enjoy the journey, and that's the great thing. There's a lot of people who I've met because of music that I may not have met if it wasn't for music. So definitely persistence. Your time will come. Just faith, believing in what you do, and just enjoying it, man. And I would say those things.
Do you have any projects coming up?
Yeah, so my artist Belle Rivera, a couple weeks ago, we just released her second EP titled Tigris and Euphrates. You can find that on her website, belrivera.com. Working with a young R&B cat named Vince Wright. We definitely got some good songs coming out. Working with another artist, hip-hop artist from California named J.A.I. My long-standing partner, The Authentic from Philadelphia. He actually just sent me a track the other day to check out. He's got a project coming out. And then just fielding, looking for new talent. I mean, when you're a music producer, you know, like I said, a lot of it is kind of a one-man band, so you've always got to be on the lookout for new talent, you know, not to keep your eggs in one basket. So, and then just crafting new beats. Oh yeah, Chris Lau too. He's a model, singer, dancer extraordinaire, and I believe him and I are gonna have some good stuff coming out soon. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that.
Can you tell us some of the places where we can find your services? You know, Facebook, Twitter, website.
Yeah, so my official website is tonkyman.com, and that's TONKYMAN.com. My Twitter is @itonkyman. Facebook, if you type in Tonkyman Music, you'll be able to find me. And honestly, I know as cliche as it sounds, but if you Google Tonkyman Productions or Tonkyman Music, you'll be able to find a lot of my music, my YouTube channels and whatnot. So yeah, definitely check it out. Definitely listen to the variations of styles, you know, that I produce, and you know, be on the lookout. Like I said, there's a lot of talent out there, man, and that's the fun part, uncovering them. So,
Well, thank you.
thank you for having me.